So you're thinking about moving, or more importantly, investing in Carlsbad, California, but you have no idea where to buy or what makes for a good investment property here. Everyone just thinks it's beach life, wandering tourists, or hanging out in the village. Yes, there are a lot of good places that make for good vacation rentals, and we will be showing you that type of property, but there are areas that sit on tranquil lagoons, totally away from the hustle and bustle of all of the touristy stuff. Or maybe you prefer a place that's in a more traditional neighborhood, like a duplex, where you could live in one side and rent out the other unit, but just be a short drive to all of the action. In this video, we're looking at actual properties for sale, and we're discussing what makes them good investments in all parts of Carlsbad. Other videos have more of a Chamber of Commerce approach to Carlsbad, but there are no other videos like this, where we go and uncover and show you exactly what's going on in the real estate market, what the neighborhoods look like, and what this beachside city is really all about. If you want to find your perfect place to live in or find the perfect rental property, we're going to show you all of that in this full tour. So let's get to it. Okay, let's check out all of what Carlsbad has to offer. Sitting in the coastal area of North County, San Diego is the city of Carlsbad. It's about 35 miles north of downtown San Diego, and depending on traffic on the 5 freeway, it can take anywhere from about 40 minutes to over an hour to get down there. Carlsbad has all of the iconic beach community stuff to do, great beaches, a vibrant village with restaurants and nightlife, lots of great options for shopping, major tourist attractions like Legoland, and a booming industrial area. When we get together and meet in person, I'm going to have to take you to a few of my favorite Carlsbad restaurants. Okay, number one for me is Pelly's. So unassuming here in the shopping center with a fresh fish counter. Never had a bad meal there. Oh, and number two for me is Tip Top Meats. Old world deliciousness. We'll make special trips up to their meat market and pick up their Polish sausage so we can cook up my grandma's family recipe. So good. There are nearly 115,000 people living here right now. About 65% own and 35% rent. The people who rent need housing, so that's why we focus on the 2 to 4 units. Plus, they're not building 2 to 4 units here in San Diego anymore. Buying and holding on to them is kind of like gold. They appreciate really well, and the rental demand is always strong. Plus, they're financed like single family properties. So, from a loan standpoint, it can be a lot easier to get into the market. Less down payment, and you're able to offset your mortgage with the rents from the other units. Buying 2 to 4 units as your first place is a great way to get started with investment property. Let's check out what the investment market looks like right now. Keep in mind, this is just a snapshot in time. Inventory is always changing, so reach out to us. Let us know what you're searching for. We're here to help you dial in the right neighborhood, and we'll help you avoid the areas that you don't want to be in. Today, you've only got one active 2 to 4 unit on the market, one that's in escrow, and 3 that have closed within the past few months. Carlsbad is not what we would call a typical bread and butter rental market. It's a desirable city in San Diego, so the rents are higher than in other areas. There is not as many multi-units here as there are in other cities. Rents can start anywhere around the $2,000 mark for a 1-bedroom and can jump all the way up to about $6,500, maybe even more for a whitewater view and like a 4-bedroom unit. We've covered how to analyze investment property and what gross rent multipliers are all about in other videos. I'm going to be sure to add the links to those videos in the description down below. Carlsbad is considered a premium market. Tenants pay more for rentals, and the income property owners pay more for their investment properties. The only listed multi-unit on the market right now is perched here above the Carlsbad Lagoon. You've got 3 units in this building, and it's listed at $5,669,600, so just under $5,700,000. Pulling in over $200,000 a year in gross scheduled income, This property is a vacation rental business. It's perfect for it with its location, sunset views, and it's just a short distance to the village. Heading down to the southern part of Carlsbad into a more residential area, this duplex off of La Costa Avenue is pending after just 13 days on the market. List price was $1,900,000. Now there is a view from the upper decks of each unit, and you might actually be able to see the La Costa Resort and Spa down in the valley below. It's nice to be sitting off of a shared driveway like this and have 2-car garage for each unit. A quieter location here, but the shops and the restaurants, even the freeway are just a mile or so away. Closer to the village, up against the 5 freeway here, this duplex just closed escrow at $1,125,000. It was listed at $1,075,000, and it was on the market for just 9 days. Sold over asking price in less than 2 weeks. Rents were low. The highest and best use is to rehab each unit, which it looks like they're already in the process of doing, raise the rents to current market rent, and as a long-term plan, add on an accessory dwelling unit, or an ADU for short. Their lot has the space for it here, and with the passing of the Senate Bill 9 this past year, the permit process is streamlined to get it done in about a year's time. We recently met with this gal, Lisa from ADU Gurus. I love that name. She's a whiz when it comes to ADUs, so let us know if you need her contact info. Back along the lagoon on the east side of the 5 freeway, this duplex recently closed at $1,550,000 at its list price after just 16 days on the market. Well-priced property sells quickly in our market. This 2-story duplex kind of feels more like a single-family home built in the 90s, and it was updated last year with things like fresh paint, new roof. One of the units was completely remodeled. The rents are solid too. Between the 2 units, gross scheduled income on this is $74,400 a year if you want to live in Carlsbad. This is the kind of owner-occupied multi-unit to keep an eye out for. You can even launch a boat, a jet ski, or paddle boards right here in this neighborhood. Let's head back over to Garfield Street, 1 block from the ocean. This triplex sold last month for $2,685,000. It's set up for either an owner-occupant in 1 unit, or you could rent out all 3 with a single-story detached house in the front and 2 units in the back of this property. The seller did all the right things, prepping the property prior to putting it on the market. If you're thinking of selling, you've got to give us a call. We help sellers create as much value as possible with cost-effective fix-ups before they go on the market. All 3 units were recently remodeled, and all of the units were rented out at current market rents. Gross scheduled income is $120,000 a year. So, what did you think? Is Carlsbad a place that you would want to call home? Does it work for your goals, your budget, and probably, most importantly, your lifestyle? Hey, if Carlsbad is not your top spot, that's why we're here, to help you find the right property in San Diego. Yes, it's a really big place, but there is something for everyone here. Location, lifestyle, and budget-wise. We are easy to get in touch with. Hey, reach out to us, give us a call, a text, or an email. We get it. Moving, buying, and selling are all a big deal. After helping over 1,000 families with that process, we would be absolutely honored to help you too. We are here to remove the stress and to make this fun for you and your family. The only way we can do that is if you contact us. If you appreciate getting honest information about the San Diego area, give this video a thumbs up. And if you want more need-to-know info like this, subscribe to the channel. Check out some of our other neighborhood tours or learn more about the San Diego market by clicking on these videos now. And I'll see you on the next video.